Okay. Here we are back again with more GreedFall, and, yeah, I'm not sure how much more concrete you can get than a ship that's been torn apart from the inside out, but...
And let's go! Let's see if you can ward off this fate! Move away! Things are about to get dicey! Take a potion if you want to cast more spells! Let's see if you can ward off this fate! Move away! Things are about to get dicey!
Ugh. Damn it.
Let's see if you can ward off this fate!
Oh, crap. Damn it.
Move away! Things are about to get dicey! Let's see if you can ward off this fate! Move away! Things are about to get dicey! You're running out of energy! Drink a potion! Move away! Things are about to get dicey! Let's see if you can ward off this fate! Potion if you want to cast more spells! Move away! Things are about to get dicey! Let's see if you can ward off this fate!
Oh boy, here we go. Oh, we killed him. Hey, we did it. Wow. Damn. All right. I wanted to see if I could grab Shadow Burst. Yes, I want Shadow Burst. Oh, and let's see here. Let's do endurance. And let's do another charisma, yeah. All right. Wow. That was sure a thing that happened. I mean, he did say it was going to be dangerous, I guess, so. Woo! I guess we have some proof now. Journal of the Captain. We finally managed to get the creatures entrusted to us on board after giving them the potions provided by the alchemists. The largest one is terrifying, even when it's asleep. I asked for it to be chained and kept in a cage. Tonight we set sail. The weather is mild, the crossing should be uneventful. The crew is complaining about the presence of these creatures on board. The largest one started moving again, despite what we gave it. The large beast has woken up. It is howling in rage. We will never make it to the continent in these conditions. We're heading back to the island. Let's hope the cage will hold until then. The beast is moving so much that we are having trouble sailing. We can see the coast from the crow's nest. I hope we'll make it there in time before it... yeah.
All the clues seem to corroborate the captain's journal.
I mean,
This is the same thing that
if that's
happened
what
at the
you would
harbour
call
in
it.
Serene. The Guardian who was locked up on board freed itself and ripped apart the hull of the boat to get out.
Yes, and my brothers had no means of saving their lives or the ship, alas. Let's go back and explain this to the Admiral. The captain's journal will serve as proof.
Okay. So what, you're gonna make me go all the way back? Goodness. Alright. I guess. Hi, Admiral.
Sarday, what can I do for you? Regarding the mission you entrusted Captain Vasco with.
We have come to give our conclusions.
I'm listening.
We examined the shipwreck and the surrounding area. A creature they carried on board managed to set itself free. An enormous beast. It made a hole in the hull and caused the sinking. We could only find dead bodies.
Alas, I was expecting it. May the sea be their shroud. We shall not forget them. Did you find anything?
The captain's journal tells the tale of the ship from their departure to the sinking.
Thank you, Vasco. It seems that the potions of the Alliance failed us once more. And rest assured, we will never transport another one of those creatures. They are too dangerous for our ships. Our honor is safe, thanks to you. You have proven your loyalty, and you have regained my trust. What you have achieved for us all deserves to be a part of your history, Vasco. I will send someone to tell the tattooist. He'll be waiting for you.
Okay. You getting a new tattoo? Alright. Let's do it.
I have come to receive my tattoo. The Admiral should have informed you.
Indeed, Captain. Congratulations. Well, take a seat. You know the drill.
What do you think about it? I feel more
Fancy
than ever.
Great. Congratulations, Vasco.
Yay. He likes me. We're friends. We're friends. I mean, you know, killing a giant beastie together kind of solidifies the friendship thing when you think about it. Alright, so Petrus has a thing for me. Let's go back and talk to Petrus. Once I loot all of this stuff. Because, you know, looting. Looting! So yeah, I'm gonna go back to my house, and we're gonna talk to Petrus.
You'll find all you need in our selection, whatever you need to be. Come closer, good people. The cure and wine.
Should also maybe replenish some of my potions, because I used several of them in that fight. Let's do 10 magic potions. Alright. That should be helpful. Let's talk to
Have you
Petros?
considered my proposition?
Yes,
well.
let's do this.
Let's go and discover what the governor would rather keep hidden from the world.
Excellent.
How would you like to go about this?
We must search her apartments in St. Matthias. They'll be guarded, of course. But if we are discreet, that shouldn't be a problem.
This is taking quite a risk. The congregation's reputation could suffer if we're caught, and my cousin's position would be weakened.
I know. But keep in mind that I know the palace extremely well. And if we want to be sure to pass without being noticed, we need only dress ourselves up as servants.
That would improve our chances. Well, let's do it.
Alright, so we're gonna take Petrus and probably Kurt. He's a guard. He'll look like a guard. Let's see here.
Ah, Your Excellency. The Enlightened must have sent you. I
Oh?
would like to ask a favor of you.
I'm listening.
Okay.
As you may be aware, we suspected this island might be the one St. Lucius wrote about.
Is that so?
We did, but let me explain. This island was where St. Matthias lived at the end of his life, and where he founded a perfect community. Some time ago, we created a village which we called Eden, following his example. We chose this place as it seemed to be the closest to the one described in the Holy Scriptures. It is a home to a community of converted islanders, accompanied and guided in their budding faith by our theologians. As you can imagine, it is of the utmost importance to us, all the more so because we discovered some tablets there which were engraved by our founder.
An extraordinary discovery that confirms your suspicions.
I see you understand. Alas, these tablets were stolen, probably by the islanders who still reject our influence. I know that you are generally well accepted by the natives. That is why I was hoping that you could help us to retrieve what belongs to us.
I suppose I could go to Eden and try to retrieve them.
Marvelous. The leader of the community, Father Justinius, will be able to answer your questions. May the Enlightened assist you in this holy quest, Your Excellency.
Alright. Sure. Can I go through here without being accosted? I guess so.
May the Enlightened always keep you in his divine blessing.
Note from a servant. Your Eminence, we have reorganized the basement room as you ordered. The damage caused by your Excellence's guests was substantial, and we regretfully had to replace the carpets, which had been heavily stained. I hope you will find the new carpets to your taste. I made sure the key to the room was on your desk as usual. Something under the palace. Alright. I guess it was not necessary to be in disguise. Lower floor. Oh. This is a dead end. Ah.
This area of the palace is forbidden to visitors, by order of the Mother Cardinal.
We did not know. Please, excuse us.
The basements are for servants only.
Very well. We'll go back up.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Come closer. Don't hesitate. Welcome to the best holy item shop in San Mateus.
Sounds exciting.
Goodbye.
Okay.
May the Enlightened always keep you in his divine blessing.
Can I should probably like unequip my cloak just to, you know, make it extra obvious that I'm disguised as a servant. It looks a little silly still, but it's not quite as crazy. Alright, let's try this again. I know. I'm trying to unequip them. I guess I can't. Alright. Whatever. I'm disguised now. Mostly. Kind of. Hello, I'm a servant. It's fine. It's fine. This is all fine. We're all just servants here, so... What is she doing? Operating it?
This is a very unique place. The smell of stupor and vice reign as its masters.
You're not wrong. We should search this place.
She has her own personal sex dungeon?
Oh,
Is this what's
goodness
going on?
sake. This room reeks of alcohol.
And not just any old alcohol, if my nose does not deceive me. Cornelia always had great taste when it came to drinking.
This is why you can never trust a religious zealot. Because usually they operate sex dungeons.
It seems that someone forgot their earring.
Ugh, here is an object of more than questionable taste. A woman from a good family would never wear it. It's junk. The kind of thing a courtesan would wear.
I didn't know you were an expert on the subject, Father.
The subject of jewelry?
No, of courtesans.
We are here at the heart of human depravity. Outrageous luxury, excessively priced alcohol, obvious debauchery.
Surely this is enough to incriminate the Mother Cardinal.
No, my child. These things are common in certain circles, even in Tuleme, unfortunately. Cornelia may well have organized these things for others. These parties might be of use in gaining some political favor. We must find out who is involved and learn more.
The earring that we found may help us with that. We could ask at the brothel if it belongs to a prostitute.
We should continue searching. Perhaps we missed something.
Alright. I'm definitely down for searching some more.
Locked. I don't have the key.
I'm sorry, I keep going back and forth because I'm like, where in the hell is this key? Like, I need to find this key, but I don't know where it is. I think I might have missed something. But I think I might know where I'm going now. Ah. This is a key. Jeez Louise. Alright. Let's do this for really real now. Nope, wrong one. Alright, use the key. Here we go. This account book lists many loans made from a money lender called the Magpie. For every expense, there is a corresponding money input, which completely cancels it. The sums are astronomical. However, there is no mention of where this money comes from. There are also many recurring payments to a certain candy cane.
This document is
Candy cane?
important. By reading it carefully, you could learn a lot. The Mother
Candy
Cardinal
cane?
apparently
Oh
borrows
boy.
large amounts of money from a moneylender. Actually, enormous sums.
What's more, she does so quite regularly. How does she manage to give it all back?
And the name Candy Cane crops up several times.
Candy cane!
Suspicious, don't you think?
Sweet person. Must be doing her huge favors to get these sums. I think we have everything we need. There is probably a connection between these pleasure parties and the account books. Let's ask a few questions.
The
Time to
moneylender
pull
is
some
well
threads.
established. He can be found near the main square. As for this Candy Cane, the name doesn't ring any bells to me, but the moneylender must know more about him.
We can also go and gather information at the Coin Tavern. Perhaps the manager knows him.
Alright, sounds good. We got a bunch of people to talk to now. Alright. Well, time to put my hat back on. And also this. Alright. That's better. Oh, and my cape. I shouldn't forget my cape. Cape is very important. Part of the aesthetic. Alright. Let's see. Where should we go first? Let's try him first. The innkeeper.
Can I get you anything?
I'm here for something else. Can I ask you a couple of questions?
If you wish. What would you like to know?
You sometimes deliver goods to your big clients. Isn't that right?
Of course. The rich don't like to get drunk among mere mortals.
And have you ever supplied anyone from the palace?
Yes, that has happened. It suits them.
And who places these orders?
Well, a steward, of course. Don't you know how things work?
A woman? Dressed in a long green cloak?
No, the steward is more discreet. On the other hand, the person in the big green coat, the steward speaks to her sometimes. They know each other or work together.
What can you tell me about a certain Candy Cane?
Candy Cane? Everyone speaks about him or has heard of him, but no one really knows him.
And what do they say about him?
Here, nothing. You need to go downstairs for that sort of thing.
To the games room and the brothel?
Yes, that's more the kind of place where they'd talk about him.
Do you
Okay.
think that the Mother Cardinal may have been here?
Are you drunk or something?
I have to go. I will leave you to your work.
Can I get you anything? Look who it is. I feel that once again you're not here to support my business.
God, that's Dorian's voice,
have
and
to
it's
go.
driving me absolutely
I'll leave you to your
bonkers.
work.
How many NPCs does he voice in this game? Oh. I don't need to talk to the San Mateus fight organizer.
Good day.
Welcome. You here to wager? To fight?
I imagine that the name Candy Cane rings a bell.
Obviously. Even though I would prefer it wasn't the case. He's a sort
Oh?
of organizer. He captures most of the beasts who fight in the arena.
How is that a
Interesting.
problem?
Apparently, he's fixed a few fights. These kind of rumors aren't good for my business.
If that's the case, why don't you stop him?
He has friends, protectors. Without solid evidence, no one will lift a finger. And the only ones who wanted to speak of his cartel have disappeared.
Do you know where I could find him?
He often hangs out around the port at night, but I strongly advise you to stay away from the guy.
I know how to look after myself. Thanks for the information. Has the Mother Cardinal ever come here to place bets?
The Mother Cardinal? And why not Saint Mateus himself while you're at it?
I don't know why I keep asking this because
I
it's a
must be
dumb
going.
question.
Next time, then.
But it's hilarious because, yeah, it's just funny. Because, like, of course she doesn't come here
Ladies
herself.
and gentlemen, and it's free. Come and see me as soon as you have made your choice. You won't be disappointed. Of that I can assure you. Come on.
Ugh.
So, have you found what you were looking for?
Let's just say that I'm gathering information.
My treasures are worth their price. I promise you that you will get your money's worth. For you, I'm sure we can make a special arrangement.
Father, do you want to explain to this man why we are here?
Of course. We are not here for your services, but to lead an investigation. Several clients of yours have made a complaint. Precious objects disappearing after your employees' visits.
People in very high places are concerned, which explains why we've been asked to take care of it.
This cannot be. Well, listen. Come in, but please be discreet.
Thank you for your cooperation.
Okay. I won't talk explicitly about the Mother Cardinal.
Hi. Well, here's someone new. What can I do for you, pretty face?
I wanted to know who this earring belongs to.
Oh, this really isn't my day. Show me, pretty face. Given the way it shines, it must be a piece of junk. It probably belongs to one of the girls. It's really their style. Well, if that's all that you're here for, I'd rather get back to the grind.
Okay. Oh boy, oh boy.
There are too many of you for me alone, my little lambs.
Don't worry about it.
But we are here to ask other favors of you. This question might seem a little surprising. But do you know who this earring might belong to?
Why? It's mine. I lost it when... How did you get hold of it?
Are you sure you want to broach that subject here?
You're right. Come with me.
Okay.
What do you want? Why are you giving me back my earring?
You know where we found it, don't you?
Obviously. I realized as soon as I got back that I'd lost it.
I imagine your pimp does not know that you take part in these parties. He doesn't dabble in this at all?
No. Do not say anything to him, I beg you. He's on my case enough as it is.
Then I suggest you answer my questions.
What would you like to know?
everything.
Do you know who organizes these parties?
Not really, no. A steward pays me when I go, but I don't see anyone else, apart from the clients.
You can't even give me a single name?
No. The only person who sometimes speaks to this steward is a woman who is always wearing a green coat. She never takes part in the festivities, but the steward rushes over whenever she arrives.
Okay.
Could you tell us who you saw at the parties?
Rich people, or better. They seemed very rich and important to me, but I don't know them.
Yeah.
Do you think that an important person from Thélème could have partaken in these soirees?
You're thinking of Mother Cardinal, aren't you? You lot really think we are a bunch of degenerates.
You're hardly a shining example of virtue, my child. Just answer our questions.
Sorry, Father, I don't know the Mother Cardinal, but I strongly doubt she dabbles in that.
You don't think you could recognize her, and you don't think you've crossed paths. What a testimony. Admit it. You must know more than you're letting on. It's virtually impossible not to recognize someone while being so close to these influential people. Wouldn't you agree?
Well, I was able to recognize someone, once. Even with a mask on, I'm good at recognizing my clients.
Please continue.
Oh, yeah?
I'm all ears.
I don't want
Please.
to implicate anyone, but he is of no real importance, and you've probably never even heard of him. It's the local moneylender.
I know very well who you're referring to, my dear.
But I didn't mention anything to you, huh? This stays between us.
I don't
Of
even
course.
remember the subject of this conversation anymore.
We never had it.
This woman in the green coat. Could you tell me about her?
She always hides her face and never joins us. Then she disappears into a little office and locks the door.
I see. She is quite important, then. Do you know someone who goes by the name of Candy Cane?
Everyone does. He is a powerful person, so his name makes the rounds.
Have you ever spotted him at these pleasure parties?
In all honesty, I wouldn't even be able to recognize him. I've heard his name before, but that's all.
Thank you for your help.
Be sure not to mention this to anyone. I'd lose my clients if they suspected me of speaking about them, you know.
I know. Don't worry about it. It'll be fine. We are gonna just, like, get out of here. And let's find the magpie, I suppose. I wish his thing would go away, though. Why does he still have a thing?
Can I get you anything? Look.
I am looking for a woman who comes here. She always wears a long green coat.
Yes, I have seen this coat before, but I have no idea who is beneath it. If that's what
Dorian
you ask.
voice.
All I know is that I've seen her speaking to a regular, a steward of the palace who comes to place big orders. Always prime choice.
I have to go. I will leave you to your work.
Alright, so I managed to do that. Let's talk to the next person. Hopefully. Um... This is complicated. Wait a second. I can tell it's getting late because I am losing my mind. All right.
Good day.
Welcome. You here to wager? To fight?
I am looking for someone. A woman wearing a big green coat.
Yeah, I know who you mean. She's a good client. She comes in especially for the big fights, and she has prime information.
Do you know where I can find her?
No, I don't even know her name.
She wouldn't happen to be coming back to collect some winnings, would she?
No, and I can't really tell you when she'll show up next.
I must be going.
Next time, then.
Okay. Now I've talked to everybody. And I need to find the magpie. Let's see. Here we go.
Can I help you?
Yes, actually. I have a small favor to ask.
You don't look like you need money from me.
I'll get
I
straight
don't.
to the point. I have bad news for you. I know about the decadent parties at the palace. I know that you take part in them.
What? But what are you talking about?
Stop acting all innocent. I have all the evidence I need to incriminate you. Although your reputation isn't spotless, there are others who have a lot more at stake than you. What if I were to spread it around town that you boast about being there? You know what happens when tongues wag too much.
That's enough. All right, I get the message. What do you want?
Just some good old-fashioned blackmail.
Tell me about Candy Cane.
We're not close, if that's what you want to know. I just know his name, like everyone else. I mean, there are some rumours. They say he does his business in the basement of the Coin Tavern.
What kind of business?
Oh, nothing to do with my line of business. He deals in arena fights, which would be on me.
It would appear that you know the Mother Cardinal very well. I know that she borrowed money from you. I even know how much. What I want to know is why.
I have no idea. Do you really think that my clients tell me everything about their lives?
Does she still owe you money?
No, she always pays me back on time, and with interest.
Do you think she is plundering the city funds?
Ha! If that were the case, the funds would have been depleted long ago. Nah, the money's coming from elsewhere.
I would advise you to keep all of this to yourself.
I don't want any trouble. I will be as silent as a stone.
So, how do you see things, my child?
I think that the usurer is lending money to the Cardinal, and very significant sums at that. With this money, she bets on the arena fights while hiding in a big green coat. And she also gives large amounts to a certain Candy Cane, known for fixing fights.
Not only does our dear Cornelia love betting games, but she also wouldn't think twice about cheating to win.
Maybe he is just giving her advice. How can we prove anything?
We can always try asking him. Who knows? Perhaps he will give us an answer.
Find and question Candy Cane. Well, where would that be? Interesting.
May the Enlightened bless you.
Yeah, sure. This way?
Candy Cane is not here. At least not yet. Remember, my child, the bookmaker told us that he hangs around here at night.
That's true.
Oh,
You're
yes.
right. Let's come back later.
Yeah, okay. But I'm gonna do it. Well, it's getting dark now.
Protect me in this battle. To my help. And death to the others! Move away. Things are about to get dicey. The magic is running out. Take a potion.
Well, it's nighttime. We're getting attacked by bandits. What a surprise. All right. Here we go.
Good evening. Are you the one they call Candy Cane?
Who are you?
Desardet, legate of the merchant congregation.
Just give me some, whatever.
I imagine in these cases, the one accompanying you is the famous Petrus.
You seem to be very well informed. Therefore, you might be able to answer my question. What do you know about a woman in a green coat?
Why would I tell you?
We know that you have business with this woman, and that she is actually the Mother Cardinal.
How did you... You would be better off forgetting that.
That's not
Well.
exactly the response I'd imagined. But nevertheless, seems rather eloquent.
I told you to forget about it, or you'll soon run into trouble. Legate or no legate.
Come on. It was just an innocent little conversation. Goodbye, Mr. Kane.
Bye. And Godspeed.
We have enough information.
Really? Is the fact that she bets on fights that are potentially fixed enough for you?
It's already a huge scandal. Let me just think about it for a little while. I will find a way of putting this information to good use.
I have faith in you, Father.
Yeah. Yeah. Alright. Sure. Seems alright. I think I like Petrus a little bit more. Not a ton more, but a little bit more. In that he's so sneaky and underhanded, and I kind of have to give him kudos for that. Anyway, I think we'll leave it here. As always, if you like what you see, please like, comment, subscribe, and yeah, we'll see you next time. Later.